Okay, this is some more pictures of our yard. This is April the 21st. There's Vincent, our cat. Hi, Vince. Kitty, 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 kitty. That's the first rhodie that blooms each year is a PJM rhodie. These daffodils are kind of mid-late season. Some of the earlier homestead varieties are pretty much bloomed out, and some of the later, more domestic strains are at their peak right now. They can really be pretty. This is a little shed we have to just store garbage in, basically. There's our ditch right there. That's our curtain drain. That's what keeps our 5 acres dry. Another PJM. More daffodils. Got lots of daffodils here in the yard, as you'll see. Beautiful time of the year. This is when our yard is at its peak of color and beauty, I think. I've always liked the spring. However, we still have a lot of color later on in the season when the rhodies start blooming really hard and heavy, and then we got the summer flowers. These white blossoming trees, these are plum trees. And they don't produce a whole lot of fruit because they bloom so early. It's really not warm enough for the bees to do a whole lot of pollination. There's our ditch coming in, merging with another ditch coming in from the neighbor's property. Sorry about that sign. That's our neighbor. Linda's horse trailer. That's the barn you see in the background. This orchard here is really pretty. This is one of our favorite spots. Lots of color there. About a couple weeks, those apple trees will be blooming. Hundreds of blooms. Just look at that. And this is heather right here. It's a real early blooming plant. It's been blooming for a month or more. Starts usually in, well, you get some more and more than February. You can see some of these old cedar stumps. There's one up there on the left that we've managed to landscape around. Actually, I've cut quite a few cedar shingles and shakes from the old cedar stumps on our property. They've got the old springboard holes in them where the loggers used to crawl up the stumps and hack a hole in the side of the stump to put a springboard in so they can stand on and fall the tree. I'll show you a picture of some right here. If I don't fall and kill myself. And swing around. Okay, there's what's left of some old springboard holes. More of our orchard here. Combination of older homestead apple trees, gravestines, which are our favorite probably. And some, got a pear tree, got a lot of these Italian prune trees. Just a real beautiful time of the year. Another one of those old cedar stumps. They don't do too well over there. I don't know why. They just don't seem to bloom. Maybe the soil's not right. I don't know. Anyways. Here we go. Back up by our barn. We built that barn before we built our house. That's what happens when you marry a cowgirl. You got to get your priorities straight there. Now we're moving around to our backyard. And beyond that fence line is our pasture. And it's not uncommon to wake up in the morning and see a herd of elk out there feeding. There's some of those cedar stumps that we've landscaped around. Here we go. Again, more cedar stumps. These were huge trees. I bought a log on Forest Service land one year, and two of us cut 12.5 cords of cedar shingles out of it. 12.5 cords out of one log, and that was just between the butt, and actually when I say butt, I'm talking about above where it starts to swell. Just from that point up to the first limbs, we got 12.5 cords, so we walked away from a lot of wood that right now you would probably take, but back then you didn't fool with that kind of wood. Swing around over here, and this is the trail going off into timberlands on the west side of our property line. That's the back side of our house. And there's Vince again. How you doing, Vince? Kitty, 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 kitty. That's our root cellar. And our greenhouse. This Queen Castle. Grow a lot of produce in that thing. It's really been a blessing. We've had it now for several years, and you just can't grow anything around here, especially tomatoes. You just can't do it without a greenhouse. There's too much cool air in the summer because of this marine fog that comes in. We're about 1.5 miles from the salt water from the ocean, so those are rutabagas in there growing right now. We'll jerk those out in about 2 weeks and put tomatoes in there. This is one of our garden spots. Swing around here to the front of our house. Now we're back in the front yard. And that's our house. That's Mosley Homestead. Hope you enjoyed it.